Hello, my name is Chidera Vivian Uduagwu, and on SkillTap today we are going to be making banana bread. Now, banana bread is not only healthy, it's sweet, and it gives you the flavor that you need in order for you to eat as a normal snack or as a normal pastry or for tea or for just to enjoy yourself. Now for this recipe, I'm going to definitely use banana, very, very important. We are going to be using flour, we're going to be using sugar, we're going to be using eggs, we're going to also be using milk, baking powder, vegetable oil, flavor, and nutmeg flavor, and of course banana bread. I'm going to be teaching you the basic banana bread. You can be very creative with making of banana bread, so you can add your flavors and make it creative on your own part. Now for our ingredients, we're going to be using 3 bananas, but make sure your banana is very, very ripe. If you can even get overripe, it's also okay. So you just peel this and mash it. So just take it. Either you use your fork or you use your mixer, your hand mixer, and mash this. So the goal is to make sure that it's chunky, but not the chunkiness is not visible. So I'm done mashing my bananas. So I'm going to go in with my vegetable oil, half cup of vegetable oil. Then I'm going to go in with my milk, 1 cup of milk. You can do half cup depending on how much you want the milk to appear inside your banana bread. So I'm just going to add this to it. Then I'm going to add in my flavor to this. I'm just going to use I think 1 teaspoon is okay. Now depending on the concentration of your ingredients, that's your flavor. There are flavors that are more concentrated than this. You don't need too much, if not it's going to overpower the whole ingredient. So we're going in with 3 eggs, go in with our sugar. We're using 1 cup of sugar for this. Now if you don't have a sweet tooth, you don't want it to be too much, you can do half cup of sugar, but 1 cup of sugar does it for me, perfect for me. Then I'm going to add in my nutmeg. So I'm going to do half teaspoon of nutmeg so that it's not too much. Half teaspoon. Then at this point, I'm going to mix everything together using my whisk. If I'm okay with the mixing, then I'll go in with my dry ingredients. My dry ingredients are flour. So my flour is already sieved, so I'm just going to put it directly into my wet ingredients. So I'm just going to move this side, then I'll take in 2.5 cup of flour. One, 2, then half cup. Then I'll mix this thoroughly. So gradually, I'm mixing it. So this is the mixture that we have. So I'm going to transfer it to I'm going to be using a foil pack for this. So I'm going to be using a foil pack to put it into, it's going to serve as my pan. But if you're using a pan, make sure that your pan is greased. You can line it with baking sheet so that it comes out easily. But this works for me because I want to give it out one, so I don't need to bother about it coming out because it's already foiled and it will come out easily and perfectly. So before I forget, 1 teaspoon of baking powder is going to serve as our rising agent. So I'm going to mix everything together thoroughly. So to be on a very safe side, it's just important for you to just mix your dry ingredients together, like your nutmeg, your flour, every dry ingredient. Make sure you mix it already so that you don't miss anyone. You can even add a little bit of a pinch of salt to it so that it brings out the flavor of every other thing that you want to do. So mix this thoroughly. Now, because I don't want it to just be boring, I will just be doing like 2 flavors of it. I'm going to be doing the chocolate, and I'm also going to be doing the normal banana bread, the regular banana bread. So I'm going to be pouring the regular one here. Make sure it's not filled to the brim. You can just do half because it's still going to rise. You don't want it to over pour. So for the chocolate, I'm just going to add quarter of cocoa powder to this mixture. So I'll mix it thoroughly. So you can be creative with what you are doing. You can be very creative. And I'm also going to top it with some Oreos biscuits. So for this, you can also add Nutella. You can add syrup, your chocolate syrup to it to make it more chocolatey. But for this, I think I'm okay with this one. And for the flavors too, the sky is the limit to the kind of flavors that you want to use. You can use a milk zest. You can use the actual banana flavor to it to make it more flavorful. Pour in my butter. You can even do marble if you wish. That you mix the regular loaf, and you mix it with the chocolate loaf. So it just depends on you. Depends on how creative you are, or it depends on how you want to sell yourself or your brand. So I think I'm done with this. For extra toppings, I'm just going to, I think I'll mash this, then put them on this chocolate, so that it brings it out more. So I'm just going to garnish this. And I'll just top it up with this, so that the banana flavor is also still released inside. Okay, this is what we have here. Like I said, I'm just doing the regular banana bread, but I'm just topping it up to make it look more appealing and more beautiful. Then this is our chocolate, so with some toppings, with some Oreos toppings. Then, like I said, you can be very creative with this. You can do double chocolate, you can do fruits and nuts, just the way you want it. But basically, this is just the foundation, and this is just the where you start from before you start adding in any other thing. So I'm just going to take this to the oven, and I'm going to bake in the heat. Please make sure you use medium heat, don't use high heat. If not, your banana bread will come out looking like burnt offerings, and you don't want that. You want to still enjoy your banana bread. So I'm taking this to the oven right now.